Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video I'm going to show you how to create a Windows share in Solaris 11.1 using ZFS. So let's get started. You can see right now, if you come over here, this is a virtual machine that's on the domain. There's two previous videos to this that kind of get you caught up to exactly what we've done in the past. Basically, we installed Solaris and joined it to the domain. So you can look right here. If you type in //, which is for a network resource, and type in ZFS box, there's nothing there to show because there's no shares presently there. So first thing we need to do is we need to create our data pool, and from pools you create your shares. So if we do a format, we can see our hard disks that are in the system. And so we're going to do a z pool create z pool create data underscore vol RAID, which is the type of RAID we're going to do, z2. You're going to come through here and you're going to select the drives you want. So we're going to use the 10 gigabyte drives. And look at that, if you were in the last videos, it didn't tell us what drives were what, but now it tells us the size, so that's a little more convenient. So you're going to go ahead and copy and paste these down one at a time. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we're going to do 6 drives here. See if I got this command right. It's been a while. Okay, so I think I got this backwards. It's okay. So RAID Z2. So let me explain this. So zpool is the command, create, because we're creating a new pool. RAID Z2 is the type of software RAID that this pool is going to use, and data vol is the name of the pool. So apparently I still have it wrong. Okay, see, if I read the error a little better, I would see that I have 2, 3. And then we need 4. Let's look at this. We need 1, 3, so that's what we're missing. Down here. There we go. So if we do a z pool status, you'll see here that we have a data vol with these drives in. If you do a z pool IO stat, you'll see from those pools we have about 60 gigs. So now let's do a z pool add spare data vol, and we need to get the name, the letter, or the number of the drive, which I don't think we used. No. Okay, so add data will spare, and then we'll do a z pool add log, and for the log drive we said we were going to use this one, data vol add vol log, and then we have our cache, which is going to be this drive. Z pool status. So now you can see that we have our we have our 6 drives right there. We have our log drive, Logzilla, which I explained in a previous video, our cache, which I explained, and our spare, which I explained in a previous video. So now we have our pool. What we're going to do is we're going to ZFS create, which is the command that you use to create a share, data vol / data. So now we just created a new share, which we're going to share out through SMB. So the command for that is share SMB ZFS set equals on data vol data. So now if we come over here, we'll see that now we have a share. Let's take a look at the permissions and the properties on this share real quick. So we look at the properties. We look at security. Everyone has read and execute list folder contents and read. But we want to change this. So first thing we're going to do, cmod data vol data. Which is actually 7. Okay. Next thing we're going to do, check the permissions again. And you can see that it's changed them just a little. So we should have enough permissions to create a folder in here. Properties, security, we go to advanced, we're going to add sub-principal. This is Windows 8, it's a little different than all the others, but basically we're just picking a user. And let's say D. Ferguson admin. We'll give him full control. Okay, so that didn't work. Welcome to the world of permissions. Okay, looks like it took on that one. So what we need to do, the whole point of that is so we can get a number. So cd data data so you do an ls-v, and you can see that there's a user ID right there. So basically this is going to be cmod a plus user we're going to basically steal all of those permissions from the owner. Just got to remove the spaces out of here. And then you want to, at the end of this, you want to put the name of the share that you want to change these permissions to. Okay, so you can come back over here. We can go to ZFS box. Now you can see that I have full control. If you want to wipe the rest of this stuff out, I believe all you have to do is come through here and set everyone. Basically nothing. Yeah. So as soon as you get here, I think I still need the add. Or the plus sign, excuse me. Or maybe it was the 3 colons in there. Anyways, so that's what you would do. To give permissions to a group, it's basically the same thing. If I come in here, properties, security, edit, add, domain, let's say admins. give them full control in there. Remove me off of it. So now you can see we have a group number right there. Then you have to change the A plus to A plus group, and then the group number, and that'll change your permissions from the share level. And this also sets it up so that anytime you create a new folder after this, it also applies it to the new folders underneath the main share. So you can see there. If you come back over here, you can see that domain admins for root have full control. So like, let's say we wanted to give one more example. A regular user access to this folder. We just wanted to give them that. And we want to remove this admin. So we just have those two people in there. And come back over here at the share level. And you can see now that user has the permissions that we gave it. Alright, so that is that. Let's see if we have anything that we can transfer over there real quick. Just keep in mind that this is transferring from a virtual machine over the wireless network onto my laptop. The virtual machine is sitting on the desktop in the other room. So 3 megabits per second transferring over Wi-Fi onto a laptop hard drive isn't too bad. If you had 6 real hard drives with a real log device, there's no reason why you can't get up to 60 or 70 megabits per second. Megabytes per second, I'm sorry. So there you go. All right. Well, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.